Shalom. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone at Rulewell, and salutations to the Akam around the world, pushing this truth in sincerity. I'd like to do a short class here entitled Apply What You Learn, because you're not just studying the scriptures to just say you know the scriptures. You study it to apply it. You study it to grow. You study it to profit not only yourself, but the people around you who will be the ones listening. All of these things are very important to remember. I'll go to Ephesians 4. I'll start from 28. It says, "Let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands the things which is good," right? "That he may have to give to him that needeth." So when you actually start to learn, you gotta apply, you gotta change from how you used to be. The things you used to do wrong anymore, you're not supposed to do it anymore. The things that you used to do wrong, you're not supposed to do it anymore. Anything that you do must work to some profit or benefit, whether it be to the scriptures or to help a brother, whatever the case may be. Verse 29, it says, "Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouths, but that which is good to the use of edification, that it may minister grace unto the hearers." So not only your actions have to show some difference, but your words, in terms of the things that you say, must show a difference also. And the scriptures talk about becoming a new creature. All of these things are what has happened when you apply the scriptures. You gotta be different from how you used to be. And the scriptures is a guideline to tell you how to do that. You see verse 32, it say, "And be ye kind one to another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as the Most High, for Mashiach's sake, have forgiven you." Now, forgiveness for some people is a technical topic to understand, because even though the Most High does forgive us, certain things you still have to get punished for. Some people just feel after forgiveness passed like nothing's supposed to happen to you, but it have a system and the way things just work for a particular reason. Sometimes your children might do something wrong, you'll forgive them, but sometimes they still have to get the backside wash, because it has certain things they still have to learn. Sometimes you might forgive a brother for something he do, but sometimes things still had to happen for him to understand, hey, that way of doing it was real off. Sometimes it doesn't be as simple as just, okay, I forgive you, that is it. Things just had to happen for certain situations to be learned from. But all of these things are part of discernment. And discernment itself is a very important thing when it comes to the scriptures. Today, James 1. I'll start from 21, right? They say, "Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity." Right, look about it. Superfluity. It said a state of being superfluous. I see what superfluous mean. It said being more than is sufficient or required, excessive. Because in the scriptures, when you come into the understanding, you're supposed to be humble and a man of few words. You're not supposed to be being overzealous or being over-expressive. It's unnecessary or needless. It's possessing or spending more than enough or necessary. You understand? So all of these things go back to discernment. You have to learn to use discernment in things you're saying, in things you do, in all your actions and so forth. And superfluity or of naughtiness, right? And receive with meekness the engrafted word, right, which is able to save your soul. So that way you're supposed to be towards this word. It say, but be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. And when you start growing the word, that when you realize that a man not only studying, but he actually doing what it is he's studying, which is how your spirit does grow. It say, for if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholdeth himself, and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was. Because if a man studying the scriptures and not applying it, the only thing that man could be classed as a hypocrite. So you'll be no different from the other people who just say that they love the Most High, as the scriptures say, but in works they deny him. They doesn't actually apply or follow what it is they learn. They just say and not do. And the hypocrites have a portion to receive for the wickedness. So even the scriptures just tell you how it is stressed how important it is for you to actually follow what it is you learn. Today Romans 2, I'll start from 20. It say, an instructor of the foolish, a teacher of babes, which is what we are. Because even when we did not come into the truth, we was considered foolish. But now we have better understanding, and we are teachers of babes now. Because the scriptures say, when a man come into the truth, he had to be born again, he like a child. It say, which has the form of knowledge and of the truth of the law, which is what we have, and just teach the others the truth about the law. It said, thou therefore which teachest another, teachest thou not thyself? Thou that preachest a man should not steal, dost thou steal? So you ought to be an example for this word. Just like if you look at the situation of a normal teacher, a teacher doesn't just teach his students, a teacher have a big role to play in terms of their image. Because if a teacher teaching his students one thing and they're not actually following certain things, the students will not only lose respect for the teacher, but they will start to watch the teacher in a non-reverent way. They'll start to watch the teacher like that teacher and shit, because you telling me to do this and you doing so much of wrong things. So I have to show you how important your image is when it comes to the truth. You actually, as the scriptures say, you have to be that light that shine. You have to operate a certain way, because you're not only doing it for your sake, you're doing it for the sake of the people who it is looking upon you to learn from, and you're doing it most importantly for the Most High's namesake. Because if you come in his name and saying that you teaching his gospel and you're not applying it, then you're making him look bad, which is not something you want to do. Say verse 22, it say, thou that sayest a man should not commit adultery, dost thou commit adultery? Thou that abhorrest idols, dost thou commit sacrilege? It says, thou that makest thy boast of the law, through breaking the law dishonorest thou God. Right? It say, for the name of the Most High is blasphemed among the Gentiles through you, as it is written. Because you saying, professing that you come in the Most High name, and you're lying, because you're not fulfilling what it is he said to do in the order that he said to do it. So you're not coming in his name, you coming in your own name, trying to probably make yourself look good or to seek vain glory. So you're using his name to give yourself attention, and that have very serious penalties to it. So you always have to keep mindful that you don't only have to study these scriptures, but you also have to apply these scriptures. You have to live, you have to try your hardest to live according to the guidelines that the Most High give you. Because when the time comes now to answer for your works or your actions, that is not something you want to answer for. So applying these scriptures is just as important as studying it. Because as the scriptures even say, to he that know it and do it not, you see, will be beaten with many stripes. So if you want to not apply what it is you learn, then it's best you already didn't learn anything. It's best you to remain like everybody else than to have to come into the truth, know the correct thing, and put the Most High name to shame. It's best you to remain in the world, partying and doing whatever it is you was doing. You're not serving it, you gotta check yourself. So this is a short topic entitled Apply What You Learn, because it's not only your image that is important, it's the Most High's name, and it's for your benefit also, to help you grow in this word, because we know time's short. And with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone at Rulewell, and salutations to the Akim around the world, pushing this truth in sincerity. Shalom.